Howdy, y'all. Oh, Jaybird here. Tweet, tweet.
Wolfman here. Oh!
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Sorry, Leo. I was trying to.
Yeah,
Get
he
in the
hears
picture. Go lay
him do
down.
his little howl, and he thinks, oh, you know, we're playing with him.
Go lay down. Hi, Leo.
Now, this is a place that has been in business almost as just a tiny bit longer than Wolfman's been alive.
It's a place on Dixie Highway here in Louisville, Kentucky. A lot of people might know about it, but I don't know. It's called Bonnie and Clyde's Pizza.
It's just, you know, generic kind of, you know, I mean, they don't have their own particular pizza box, but it's a nice little artistic box.
Now, I used to go here whenever I was a teenager with my family, so
And
it
of
did
course,
bring back some memories to me.
I took a picture of the real pizza, which I will post in
Come
here,
on,
probably
quit.
right about here, right about at this time in the video.
I'm going to try to get this a little closer so you can actually see it without Leo's nose getting into it.
Yeah, because he's like, I like pizza, Dad. I want some pizza.
That's 3 pieces of the pizza that we had that's left.
And I don't know about him, but I was stuffed. I ate till my heart was content on that pizza.
We got the family size pizza. It was $34 and some change. They had a bigger one, I believe, didn't they? Or was it family size?
No, that was just the family size was the biggest I know
Okay,
of.
family size was the biggest.
I mean, they also had what they called the pie, which we weren't getting that one. That was more expensive. It was like a Chicago style.
Yeah, I
pizza,
think that was
she said.
Chicago style because she said it took an hour for it to cook.
And we were kind of hungry, so we still had to take about a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I was surprised. I told him, I'm like, dude, for this place being almost 50 years old, and it was busy in there, and they're a cash-only business. So anybody that lives in that area and doesn't know about Bonnie and Clyde's, you know, like I said, he told me about it. I had never heard of it. He said he hadn't been there since he was a teenager. But get on in there because we love supporting local.
When I was younger, my family used to go up there and we used to eat in there a lot. They've changed the place around from when I was in there because when I was there, they had a little section where the kids could go sit down and watch them make the pizzas behind the glass.
Yeah.
And they had little stools that you could actually sit on and watch them.
I always loved places like that when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too. They took that part away. It seemed like a family-oriented place because the tables are all put together in rows, and everybody sits with everybody, kind of like the old Viking tables, I guess, where they sit.
Well, it just makes me feel like, you know, like whenever you go out to a state park and you have a family reunion and they line up all the picnic tables.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of really come together, family-friendly atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Right now with COVID, they did have some rules, no free refills on their drinks and stuff.
Yeah, and then like to broaden their menu, they had like my Diet Mountain Dew was in a bottle. They didn't have it on, you know, they had a limited number of drinks that were on the fountain. He got a fountain drink. I got this. Yeah, you can't get refills because of COVID right now. Which, you know, that's not a big sacrifice.
And when they take your order, they give you a nice big playing card.
I thought that was cool.
We had the Jack of Hearts, so whatever they called the Jack of Hearts, that was our pizza. You know, I am the Joker, so hey.
And he got it was like a meat lovers, add mushrooms because we both love mushrooms. We're fungus heads and cheese heads. Cheese and mushrooms, we love them. So make sure to get those items. And what's really neat about the place is it's on famous Dixie Highway. A lot of people that know about Louisville, they know Dixie Highway. And right directly across the street, for people that probably have heard of it that aren't from around here, Tattoo Charlie's is a famous tattoo shop.
One of the Tattoo Charlie's, there's I think 2 of them.
Yeah, but I know one of the the Dixie Highway, and there's another one. But they were both started by Charlie. I think he's passed away.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's passed away, but the tattoo shops are still there. And
well, They've only got, I think, 2 left. They did have like 3 or 4.
Yeah, because they did branch out to Indiana as well at one time.
There was one on Barry, one on Preston, one on Dixie, and.
But yeah, they've always only had really good artists. I mean, Charlie himself, like the stores, they were all, or while he was around, they were only people that he trusted would run those stores. They were very high quality. I mean, famous wrestlers from WWE have had tattoos done there. I think it was Dave Bautista is one of them. Didn't Brock Lesnar? Not 100% sure, so, I could be wrong, but I was thinking one of Brock Lesnar's tattoos was done at Tattoo Charlie's because he was in Louisville.
Sure.
And I know there's a couple other, I've heard that a lot of famous people that have come to this area, if they want a tattoo, that's where they're told to go.
But Bonnie and Clyde's is on Dixie Highway. It's in the Valley Station area, right by the Greenwood Road area.
It's also near something else famous that we like.
Waverly Hills.
Waverly Hills.
It's between Greenwood Road and Waverly Hills. So,
for all of y'all, a lot of people in this country have heard about Waverly Hills. A lot of people there in supernatural. If you watch Ghost Hunters, Ghost Hunters has been there. And then, Ghost Adventures has been there. And
Waverly Hills was founded back a long time ago. The governor at the time bought the piece of land to build a school for his daughter.
Yep, they have
it's
a
on
little
the top
one-room
of the
schoolhouse.
top of the hill. And then tuberculosis hit, and it slowly started sinking in. And the more
they built like a total, I think, at one point, 15 different buildings.
It was like one floor, and then they built on, and then they built on again.
Yeah, because there's the main Waverly Hills Hospital, which a lot of people know in modern times what it was most recently before it shut down was an insane asylum.
Yeah, Waverly
but
Hills.
That building is, I like it. He loves ghost history, which I do too, but I also love the historical aspect and the architecture of that building being like a Gothic style. I really like that.
Well, my whole thing is I used to play in it when I was a teenager as well.
I didn't get that lucky. I grew up in Indiana.
I get phone calls from my buddies and say, hey, you want to go play at Waverly? And we'd go up there and run the halls. We never destroyed anything or anything. We were just playing like our version of hide and go seek, but we called it manhunt.
Everybody's just about in flashlight tag.
That's what we did. We did different color flashlight. We got the plastic wrap and did blue on one light.
Yeah, when we actually had to, because they didn't have the different colored flashlights when we were kids.
So we had to do that kind of stuff, and it was different teams and stuff like that. And we went through the hallways playing.
I've never got the privilege of going up there yet. I know he wanted to go during Halloween, but with my health, I have to be careful because all it would take is one good jump scare and Jaybird,
During Halloween, they have the first floor is a haunted house. During different times of the year, they got seasonal stuff that goes on. Christmas, one year they had lights on the back of the hospital, like laser light show. You can call and reserve a historical tour for $25.
Well, the historical tours are supposed to be every Sunday during certain times of the year. For I think it's like midway through spring into summer. They have tour dates.
That's like a 2-hour tour. It's $25. I don't know. I don't want to give the prices because they might change and stuff, but I'll tell you the prices that they are now. You get a 4-hour tour for $50, and you can do an 8-hour overnighter for $100, but you have to have at least a group of 10 people for that.
Yeah, so unless you had $1,000, I guarantee they would let you, but they prefer, a group so that you're not.
Now, from what I've understood with them, used to you had to go up there, do your 8 hours, and then leave. But I think they've converted one of the rooms to where you can bring sleeping bags, and you get to sleep for a few hours. Because people were complaining they were coming up here and doing that, and spending that money for doing that, and then having to go rent a hotel room. Well, if you don't get out of the hospital until 8 o'clock in the morning, and you have to leave a hotel room at 11.
Yeah, or even 12 if you pay for the extra extended hour.
Yeah.
But I mean, 8 to 12. I mean, that's kind of, that can be dangerous for people to drive.
Yeah, 4 hours sleep. You know, even if it, you know, you'd have to pay for a full day for the 4 hours. So Waverly Hills, I believe, has made it where you can sleep in a sleeping bag. I think I'm not quite 100% sure. Don't get me wrong on that, please, because that's something you'd have to talk to them about. But if you know anything about the history, that they had so many deaths there that they actually built an underground tunnel that went down the hill that they called...
Well, I know they used the tunnel, but it was originally only for transporting from materials and stuff and taking garbage out. But they decided to go ahead and use it as a body chute
because so many people were dying at that time.
They were giving up.
They were dying at that time, and they didn't want the other patients to be able to see how many bodies was leaving the hospital. So they would take them through what they called the body chute. Because
they said that a lot of the doctors and nurses felt like that too many people, when they were taking them out the other way, were losing hope. They weren't trying.
Yeah.
And they wanted people to fight for their lives. They didn't, you know, and it was hard on the staff. They didn't want people to see all that constant death.
I mean,
right there.
We don't know. I mean, I know a little bit about the history, but I don't want to go into it too much because I don't want to get something wrong. You can look it up on the internet.
Oh yeah, they have
Waverly
an awesome
Hills
website.
Waverly Hills Sanitarium.
There's a photo gallery on there from people that have pictures from the history.
It's not even just them; it's other people that studied the place.
So I'm saying they have it set up where on their website people have sent in pictures from their family that were there years and years ago, and they found photos of the property, or you know, there's people that had family members that were patients there. And it's really neat. Their website's open for people to message them and send stuff. But definitely, you know, if you're going to be in the Dixie Highway area, and you want some really good pizza from a local place, go to Bonnie and Clyde's. We're going to try more pizza in that area because there's a couple other places we saw.
They sell other things too.
Yeah.
They had
sandwiches.
They had subs. They had a steak hoagie. I know I love a steak hoagie. I know I love a really good one.
Yeah, but not too many can compare with our favorite steak hoagie place, and that's Barry's cheesesteaks and
No. It's a different kind of steak.
Ah.
It's a steak patty with pizza sauce and cheese and mushrooms and onions and peppers.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be going back because, like I said, he hadn't been there since he was a teenager. I'd never been, and that was some good pizza.
I mean, it's the kind of steak sandwich that you would get from actual, like Annie's has one, and then Hometown Pizza has it too. So I mean, it's good steak. I got you pizza one. Hoagie. I got you one from
Annie's. Yeah,
it's that hoagie.
I don't think we did a video on Annie's, but Annie's is another place that's right down the road pretty much from us, on Cane Run Road, which is another big road. And
hopefully here soon, I'm not going to hold my breath just yet, but hopefully I can get my girlfriend and her kids, and I can get my kids, and he can get his, and we could all take a trip back up to Brandenburg. Me and Jay Bird did a video for him once before, but I think it's time for us to go back.
Dino was in it with us, but we know that when we were at Jailhouse Pizza, they have a 36-inch.
It's a 2-man pizza challenge.
Yeah,
I think it was 12 pounds of pizza.
Yeah, 6 pounds a piece. No,
it's 12 pounds of pizza. It's all meats.
I don't know if my heart doctor would recommend that.
We want to go. We want to get the pizza just so we can display it for you guys. That's why we're taking the kids. We're going to let the kids tear into it and see how good the kids can do.
Yeah, I mean, because the two of us, I mean, most I've ever ate was 4 pounds of food in one setting. And I don't want to do that again unless we know it's for a challenge that's, right there. So that, because I would do a 4-pound challenge. We do have a 4-man pizza challenge that we wanted to do with Bear, but we need a 4th person. And every time we try to line it up, our 4th man backs out on us. And I mean,
and it's not the same 4th man every time we try to set it up.
Yeah.
Different people.
But that one's like the Gibbon challenge, and it is what was it? I think it was 15-pound pizza, but with the 4 of us, it ends up being like 3.5 pounds a piece. I know that if we have a 4th person that can handle that, I could do at least 3 pounds. I know you could do 3 pounds, and Bear would probably eat 5 pounds by himself. And if we can get somebody to eat their 3 to 3.5 pounds, we can smash it.
Bear can eat. Bear can eat big time.
He ate the pork tenderloin sandwich, and
what a part of ours.
We didn't finish ours, and then he was like, "I can still eat some more, but y'all, you take your leftovers home. I know you want it for later."
But yeah,
his fries, your fries. I did eat my fries because I like fries.
I don't normally eat fries. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
Unless they're Rally's fries, then he'll even steal mine.
Rally's fries are really good seasoned
Yeah.
fries. I mean, it has to be really good seasons. I mean,
I don't like crinkle cut fries, but Zaxby's, the way they season their crinkle cut fries, I will eat their crinkle cut fries. And there's like a couple other places we've been. I don't like tater tots, but one of our favorite restaurants in the world sells. They're awesome, always cooked completely through, and they're seasoned well. And that's Wreck Bar.
Yep, Wreck Bar.
But before we get off too much further on this, go to Bonnie and Clyde's Pizza on Dixie Highway. It's in the 1700 block.
Give me a second. I'll get the
yeah, he could probably pull it up.
Hey,
and
there's
if you
no
need a
address for
tattoo,
Bonnie and Clyde's on Dixie Highway.
Directly across the road is world famous Tattoo Charlie's in Louisville, Kentucky.
The address for Bonnie and Clyde's Pizza Parlor is 7611 Dixie Highway, Louisville, Kentucky, 40258.
There you go. You heard it straight from Alexa.
And then, you can always make a day of it. Get a tattoo, get a pizza, and go see Waverly Hills Historical Site. But love yourselves.
Love each other.
Love your God.
Try something new. Do something crazy.
You're always crazy. But take time to look out your window.
I
don't like spiders.
There you go.
I ain't scared of that little thing. Get out of here with that.
You was before.
No, I don't like the big one. But we'll see y'all later. They're seeing his table.
See y'all later. Bye.